Hello everybody. This is the fourth part of a four-part video series of this fossil sawfish. This one is about hanging the actual fossil up onto the wall. It's kind of interesting if you ask me. I'm going to try to put a link below, if I can figure out how to do that, to the actual fossil prep, because many of you have not seen that fossil prep. And let's get over here onto some photos of some of the first videos that I did, and then right next to that, or right after that, onto the video of hanging this fossil fish. Whew, is it nice. In the very first video, I got rid of a heck of a lot of weight by making all these cuts in the rock. I then removed all these strips of rock with my super jack. I then glued together all the pieces that were broken. Then a bit of grinding. It's a dusty job, but someone's got to do it. Then the entire slab is glued onto a 1/2-inch piece of backer board. In the second video about prepping this actual fish, this is where I'm just getting started, and boy oh boy do I have a long ways to go from here. There was some tricky areas on this fish, and by God, this was a tricky area. I find out that the tip of this bill takes a nosedive, and it ended up being a bit worse for wear. Alright, a new day, a new project. Actually, this is part 4 of the same project. This will be 4 of 4. This will be a video making of just hanging this fish. So, since I turned it upside down, this is the top of the fish, or the way I want it to be topped. Here's what's called a French cleat. One piece goes onto the wood, one piece goes onto the wall, and then they just slide together, and that holds a heck of a lot of weight. And this is so heavy that that's why I'm going the French cleat method. Anyways, I'm going to tape these together. Like so. I don't want the French cleat on the trim, so I'm going to simply go the distance of this plywood and cut right there. Makita angle grinder. Use any kind of angle grinder you want. I just got a cutoff blade for it's for metal cutoff. So I'm simply just going to cut right there. Like so. You're not supposed to use this as a grinder, but I'll use it just a little bit. Take these super sharp burrs off of that. Otherwise it can get, I wouldn't call it dangerous, but I don't want to cut myself. Just like so. Easy peasy. There. I put one in the wrong spot, so I have an extra screw there, but I don't think anyone's going to care. These screws are, the shank number is number 6. The length of the screw is 3/4 of an inch, and since I had a 1/4 inch plywood and a 1/2 inch backing, along with the thickness of this, which is probably 1/8 of an inch, that was perfect size screws for those. Anyways, now on to the wall. Boy, I forgot that I have to make my template. So all I'm doing is I'm taking a great big piece of cardboard and I'm cutting it to the same size as the outer dimensions of the frame, which is, for me anyways, kind of a big job. Heck, everything's a big job nowadays. Anyways, that'll be the top and bottom edge. I still gotta do the side edges. There's the outer dimensions of the frame. Since the frame is slightly not square, better turn that around. Yeah, that's better. Anyways, what I'm going to do is remove this. It was premature there. Here's the piece that goes on the wall. It fits in there just like that. So from the edge of the cardboard to just 3 1/4 inches. 3 1/4 inches. So what I'll do is measure 3 1/4 inches. 3 1/4 inches. How many times can I say 3 1/4? Then draw a line at that 3 1/4 inch mark. So you can see how I cut these two pieces out, and you can't see it, but the edges of those of that bottom French cleat is right there. It's right there. So when I put this up on the wall like so, get it right where I want it, get it leveled, tacked up and everything, then I'm going to take my pencil and mark the wall right there. Knowing that I have 5 more inches to go on each side. And then I can put my other French cleat on. And it should be level, it should be right where it's supposed to be, I hope. And, man, I make a lot of mistakes. I'm not kidding. Just to be safe, I measured that again, and it wasn't 3 1/4, it was 3 3/4. God, I'm glad I checked it out. But believe you me, I've had to redo stuff before. Just part of the game with me. Anyways, okay, this is ready to go. Now inside the house. Here is the template, exactly where I want it, and I put a pencil mark where those elongated holes are at. Here is the wall portion of the French cleat now installed onto the wall and will now hold 420 pounds. Holy crap, it makes that look easy. And he whistles while he works.
I know.
Okay, 2 inches to the right. That's probably good. And then move the ladder. Get a load of that. Whew! Yeah.
Looks nice.
Ta-da! I may be a bit biased, but that looks pretty damn good to me.